Okay, so I'm in the car with my sister. Say hello. We are on our way to Dollar Tree because, as you know, if you watched my Facebook video or my Instagram stories, I have accepted Fit to be Frugal's $5 Dollar Tree dinner challenge. So basically what that is I have to go to the Dollar Tree with $5 and I have to make a meal for a family of 4 with $5, all ingredients from the Dollar Tree. So I'm on my way to the Dollar Tree to see what we can come up with. Why don't you come along with me? Okay, so here we are at Dollar Tree. Here is my $5. We're going in. Okay, so we are currently in Dollar Tree. This place, I have to be careful because it's very distracting. But we're gonna head back to the grocery section and see what they got. Oh my gosh, you guys. They have these boneless ribeye steaks. They have turkey burgers. What's in here? Chopped beef steak. We have pork loin chops. And down here we have actual chicken legs and ribs. This may actually be a little bit easier than I thought. Okay, so I've picked out my dinner option. It really didn't take that long because there was a ton of stuff to choose from. I'm gonna check out and head home and make dinner. Okay, got everything I need, so let's get cooking. To start out, I have 2 of the ribeye steaks and a bag of the frozen broccoli cuts. I also bought a bag of long grain white rice, and I bought a bottle of soy sauce. So these are my $5 items that I got from the Dollar Tree. Now from my pantry, I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm going to be using 1 teaspoon of ground ginger and 1 teaspoon of ground garlic. First thing I did was season my steaks with some salt and pepper, again from my pantry. I didn't include salt and pepper or the spices because I already had them. Now I'm just slicing the steak up into thin slices, which wasn't very hard considering this was a very thin steak. And I'm trimming away any of the fatty bits that I don't want in my stir fry. Now I just added some olive oil to my pan and got it nice and hot. And I'm cooking the steak bits. I let them cook for about 5 minutes. Once the steak was fully cooked, I removed it from the pan and I put it in a little bowl and I just set it to the side. As you can see, it got some really nice caramelization. Next, I added the frozen broccoli cutlets to my pan and I just put a lid on it and I let it steam for about 10 minutes, just kind of stirring occasionally. I was really impressed with this bag of frozen broccoli. Even at Walmart, you get mostly stems and no real florets. but this had some nice florets in it. So I just returned my cooked steak to my cooked broccoli, and now I'm going to make the sauce. I have a 1/2 cup of water, and then I add 1/4 cup of soy sauce to that. Now I'm adding my brown sugar, my garlic powder, and my ginger to that. And I just kind of give that a little mix real quick. Then I'm going to add my cornstarch to that, and you'll see I just mix it up really, really good. And this is just going to be my sauce for my broccoli and beef. Now I pour it over my broccoli and beef, and I just start stirring immediately. And what you're going to see happen is that sauce will start thickening and getting nice and glossy. And then I just turn my heat off and I keep stirring, and there you go. Broccoli and beef. Now I just grab my dish and I put my white rice to the side. I had it cooking the entire time while I was making this broccoli. I just followed the instructions on the bag. I put a couple scoops of rice on my plate, and then I added my beef and broccoli. I was really surprised with how much food there actually was. And just to give it a little flair, I sprinkled it with some sesame seeds. And there you have it, beef and broccoli stir fry for $5 for 4 people. Let's give it a taste and see how it turned out. Make sure I get a little bit of everything on my fork. Yum! No joke, if I did not know, I would never know that these ingredients came from the Dollar Tree. Well, I hope you guys really liked this video. It was a fun video to make, and yes, you too can make $5 dinners from the Dollar Tree. See you guys later. Have a good day.